tuning into 2K Sport. And now, Greg, we're into the meat of the season. Here we go. Seeing any emerging trends out there. For a few years.
The trend had been guys shooting from farther and farther out. But, Kevin, I think we're seeing a return of the big man, a more concerted effort to attack the interior.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. We've got Monte Morris. Davis is out there with Jaren Jackson. Then it's Ivy. And it's Ivy in at the 2 spot.
That was silky smooth there by Washington. Only takes him a few seconds to lock and load.
And the Bucks with possession here, following the 3 by Miami that went in. Here's Ivy. A 3-pointer off the mark. Simmons with it. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Mitchell in the corner. Morris with the rebound. And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. It's a 3-point game. Mitchell in the corner. Milwaukee with the rebound. Here's Ivy. It's hauled in by Gordon. Last outing for Miami, it was a loss to Baltimore. And here's Mitchell from the arc. That one misses. 3 shots, all come up empty. And here's Ivy. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. Lets the 3 fly. It's not going to go for him. And it's Miami the other way. Outside, Simmons. And they double up Simmons. And it goes out of bounds. That went off Robinson. Here's Morris. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. And Greg, in the era of positionless basketball, Mitchell Robinson is an old-school center, isn't he?
Yeah, I mean, during his first 4 years in the league, Robinson didn't attempt a single 3. Has led the league in shooting percentage, so Mitchell knows his role.
He is 0 for his last however many this quarter, guys. Might need to get him out and let him settle down a bit here.
Kicks it out to Mitchell. Outside, Simmons. 5 to shoot. Goes back up. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Great Ben Simmons, one of 4 players in the entire history of the NBA to average at least 7 rebounds and 7 assists per game through his first 4 seasons.
Think about it, joining Magic Johnson, Oscar Robinson, and Luka Doncic. That is some pretty elite-level company.
He's looking for Mitchell and finds him. An emphatic LU jam.
And this guy is no stranger to the highlight reel. Mitchell never misses a chance to elevate.
And there's a whistle, and that's going to go on Simmons. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
A little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Basket counts.
You know, with each season in the league, AD's become more of a facilitator. Actually, he's much more aware of how to make plays for his teammates.
And they double up Simmons. Over in the corner, Washington. Kicks it out to Gordon. Stolen by Jackson. And here we go with Morris. Running it up the court. And finished off by Davis.
Well, Davis, a game-wrecking presence around the basket. Excellent agility for a big guy.
Passes to Washington. For 3, Mitchell. The rebound by Ivy.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter.
And there's a whistle, and that's going to go on Simmons.
Second team.
That'll be his second foul of the game. A different look for Milwaukee. Okiki's checked in for Davis. Williams comes in for Isaac. And Bouknight comes in for Morris. Now, here's Ivy. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Mitchell right side. Pass to Washington. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
Yeah, he's a stretch forward now with a dangerous outside shot. Washington loves letting that one fly from there.
Bouknight passes to Okeke. Fade away. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
And they double up Simmons. In the corner, it's Robinson. The pass to Washington. Robinson sets a screen for Washington. Clock at 6. And again, Miami with the triple.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And it's Mitchell with the jam.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Now, here's Ivy. There's a good screen. Offensive rebound. Bouknight. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough.
The previous play is under review.
In real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Now here's Simmons. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Good ball movement here by Miami. On the wing, Mitchell. And he uses the glass on the layup. Mitchell's got 6 points.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game.
Things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
Martin, he's checked in for Jackson. .54 seconds left in the first. Now, here's Ivy. Covered by Mitchell to stop the run. The shot by Ivy, no good.
Trailing here in the game, you can look at his performance as a direct indicator of why they're losing.
And they double up Simmons. And finished off by Robinson.
Excellent all-around performance so far. Hence, the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Now here's Bouknight. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Over Simmons. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
P.J. Washington has been leading the charge for Miami. We witnessed him delivering a series of three-pointers as he notched 3 total in the quarter. Right back after this break. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Miami.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
One other factor today, points off turnover. I mean, let's see if they can keep up the pressure, capitalize off more forced miscues.
We've got Mitchell Robinson. Simmons is out there with Donovan Mitchell. Then it's Aaron Gordon. And it's Washington in at the 3 slot. So that's who Miami starts the second with.
Anthony Davis.
Hey, when Anthony Davis is knocking down Jays like this, it opens up his entire game. Forces defenders to pick their poison.
Simmons with it. Guarded now by Morris. Washington kicks to Simmons. Second chance effort. Robinson.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
And that's the tough part of trying to keep him on the floor. Now he picks up that third foul.
Isley's checked in for the Bucks. Morris outside. Well, Clark, here's an interesting stat trend of the 2022 season. More shots are taken from three-point range, but fewer makes on average per shot.
Yeah, the volume has gone up, but the makes have not. You know, more teams are launching triples, and more defenses, quite honestly, Kevin, are focused on challenging those shots. Not surprising to see the numbers trending in the direction you mentioned. That's his second foul of the first half. Not a big deal yet, but something to keep an eye on.
Jackson, he's checked in for the Bucks. Simmons passes to Washington. 6 to shoot. Latrey. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spaces.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, guys. Growing up, Mitchell Robinson didn't play basketball, but a 7-inch growth spurt in the 8th grade changed things. He fell to the 36th pick overall in 2018, but his physical tools have made him a presence. One key to his success, he says, just run the floor. If you're the first man down the court, you can get the ball. Kevin, that sounds pretty simple to me.
It does to me, too. Keep it simple and use that athleticism. David, thanks. Long range from the inbound.
And overall, very cold from the outside throughout this first half.
Ball's not loose. Here's Isley. No points in the game yet for him. Another shot outside for Jackson. From outside, off the mark. And so Simmons will bring it up for Miami. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. They get it again. Here's Robinson out to the right wing. Here's Mitchell driving inside. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
And there's an edge to Mitchell's game. He wants to be the guy in charge. And if that means he's got to get physical, he'll do it.
Greg, an outstanding scorer. Donovan Mitchell takes it to another level in the playoffs.
And Kevin, how about all of his averages go up come playoff time? Spider is a guy who wants the limelight, and like other stars, takes on more of a load in the postseason.
Ivy's checked in for Bookner. Here's Davis, following the score by Miami. Here's Jackson. Miami grabs the miss. Robinson's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Kicks it out to Mitchell. A three-pointer, no good. Bucks trail by 16. Davis dishes to Morris. Back to Davis. On the wing, Morris. And the Bucks miss again. Miami's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. And they double up Simmons. Outside Gordon. On the wing, Mitchell. Drives to the hoop. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Boy, I like how Gordon dishes the ball. When his teammates are open, he finds them on time and on target.
Milwaukee's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter. Just 2 of 6 from long range. Ivy passes to Davis. Out of bounds. Miami takes possession.
Miami ball.
Brissett has checked in for Milwaukee. Okeke comes in for ice.
Chuma Okeke.
Miami leading by 18.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Right side Simmons. Pass to Washington. Now here's Mitchell. He's covered closely. Shot clock at 6. Stolen by Jackson. Here's Okeke. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Now here's Ivy. Morris outside. 4 on the shot clock. Trying to get something going. The shot by Ivy, no good.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Now here's Gordon. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Fires from the corner. Good for his 6th make, and a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket.
And the coaching staff loves this. Mitchell being assertive on offense and just imposing his will.
Inside. Here's Ivy, and it's blocked by Gordon. And he recovers it. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one. More coming up. That sends Jaden Ivey to the free throw line. It's going to be on Donovan Mitchell. And Miami going with a whole new group out there. And then for Milwaukee, Kenyon Martin Jr. comes in for Jaren Jackson. And it's Williams in for Morris. Now here's DiVincenzo. Miami again turning it over.
Bucks ball.
There's 38 seconds left to play in the first half. Outside Williams. Double team on Williams. And it's a defensive 3-second violation.
The ball goes to Milwaukee.
The Bucks have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line.
1 shot.
And the free throw no good, but they'll get the ball back here. .27 seconds left in the second quarter. Ivy passes to Okeke. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Now Suggs. And here's DiVincenzo. Oh, he nails it just in time.
1 eye on the rim, 1 on the clock. What a play.
An ideal way to end the quarter with.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
If you want to know why they're dominating, look at the rebounding. They are owning the glass.
And now, let's take a look at the Rookie of the Year race so far.
Just about halfway through the year now. Certain rookies are.
And that'll do it for halftime.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter, sliced right through them.
Well, you know what, guys? My question is this. Who's he going to posterize in this half? You know, we've already gotten a number of filthy dunks out of him.
On the court for the Bucks, they've got Jackson. Ivy is out there with Monte Morris. And there's Davis, and it's Isley in at the 3.
Third personal foul. First team foul.
Morris against DiVincenzo. Passes it to Thibault. Just 5 to shoot. Drummond the screen. Miami needs to get a shot off.
Active hands prevented an easy bucket that time.
Launches the 3. And he stays with it. Isley. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Clearly out of sync to begin this half. 0 for their first 3 attempts.
On the wing, DiVincenzo. Covered by Morris. DiVincenzo kicks to Thibault. The shot that time, not on target. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again.
And still, he's scoreless. Boy, they could use just a little bit of help from him.
Out to the right wing. Suggs with the ball. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Back to Thibault. Just 5 on the clock. Here's McLeod. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Bucks trail by 18. And the dunk by Jackson.
And finally, someone scores.
Yeah, it's been a defensive battle to say the least, partner. Good to see at least somebody got the ball in the basket. Finally.
DiVincenzo gets the bucket. DiVincenzo's got 5 now.
Well, I like to see when guards come inside. DiVincenzo trying to send a message with that hoop.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
Still going hard, and that kind of energy and effort is how they built this lead.
Miami leading by 18. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. And Davis sends it back.
No, sir. Don't bring that in here. AD having none of that. What an imposing figure he is defensively.
And the dunk by Jackson.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
And looking at Anthony Davis, a huge part of this team.
Sure is. I mean, along with every team he's been on. This is a superstar player. I mean, no question about that. He can headline a roster full of superstars. Not much on the floor that AD can't do. You know, unlike a lot of bigs, Davis doesn't have to operate inside. He's totally confident in his ability to do damage from the perimeter.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. For Miami, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. And he can't get the first one. A different look for Milwaukee. Martin, he's checked in for Jackson. Williams comes in for Isaac. And Bouknight comes in for Morris. Bucks trail by 15. Bouknight passes to Davis. And it's Miami with the rebound. They led the game at 1 point by 20.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that.
Well, Greg, we're seeing high schoolers now making 6 figures to play basketball. I bet you wouldn't have minded that in your time, would you?
I tell you what, it beats delivering the newspaper, right? It's still fresh and developing, but a lot of different opportunities are emerging.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Brissett has checked in for Anthony Davis, and Okeke subbed in for Ivy. And Miami calls their first time out of the game. group getting ready for Miami. P.J. Washington, he's checked in for Drummond. Jones comes in for Matisse Thybulle. Wright, he's checked in for Suggs. And Donovan Mitchell subbed in for Dante DiVincenzo. And Wright throws it down hard.
And with the ball in his hands, Mitchell attracts attention, then breaks down the defense with the pass.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G slant game. Williams with a clean look. And again, the Bucks miss.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Here's Mitchell. And another basket for Miami.
He's so strong from mid-range. The D needs to keep in mind what a feel Mitchell has for that shot.
1:36 left in the third quarter of the game. Williams passes to Bouknight. The shot will not fall. Good D by Jones.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off. Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession. Robinson's checked in for Miami.
Into the lineup for Miami, Mitchell Robinson.
1:10 left to play in the third. Bouknight, no good.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
And it's Mitchell missing.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. If the name doesn't give it away, Clark, Kenyon Martin Jr. has basketball in his blood.
Well, Kevin, you heard me say it before. You cannot run away from the DNA. His father was a first overall draft pick and a really fun and good player to watch. You definitely see him in Kenyon Martin Jr., who is very gifted in his own right and making a nice name for himself.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. Can't hit that one. The Bucks go the other way with it. Outside Williams. Left side Martin. Over to the wing. Shoots the three. And it's Miami with the rebound. Robinson's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And Wright kicks to Mitchell. Here's Jones. Jones shoots it home.
Nice timing on these jumps. He's somewhat on the small side for a power forward, but he just never gives up.
Pass to Okeke. To the inside. Brissett, no good.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And so it's Miami in fifth.
Please give a big round of applause for your Big Squad.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Derek Jones is out there with P.J. Washington. Then it's Robinson. Then it's Mitchell. And it's Wright in at the shooting guard position. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Robinson kicks to Jones. Here's Wright. Kicks it out to Mitchell. 4 on the clock. Again, Mitchell missing.
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively.
And for coaches' challenges, the refs review their own calls. It's a little like grading your own test. Maybe, Greg, give that job to the review center.
You definitely risk a confirmation bias, and everyone wants to be right. It does seem like some calls stand that probably could be reversed.
Mitchell passes to Jones. Now, here's Washington. Tries again. The kick out to Wright. Miami no good on that time either. And it's Davis with the ball for the Milwaukee Bucks. Here's the pass to Bouknight. Here's Ivey. Davis with a screen on Wright. There's the drive. Davis with the bucket. And that's now 9 points for Davis.
Good positioning that time from AD. Working the pick and roll beautiful.
Mitchell with it. Picked up by Davis. Pass to Wright. Now Mitchell. Looking to get it going. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Fires for three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And it seems as if someone got their signals crossed. If he can wind up that open from three-point range, I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan.
And Wright kicks to Washington. Washington sets the pick for Mitchell. And he's going up for the alley-oop. High post shot. Offensive rebound. Here's Davis. And that one drops.
Well, you certainly can't fault him as the reason they're behind. He's been on target and on top of his game.
Washington against Jackson. Mitchell looking it over. Up top right. 6 on the shot clock. That shot off. Bucks trail by 17. Here's Ivy. Here's Davis, and he lays it straight in. Davis has got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, Davis, so dominant, so strong, so athletic, so skilled. He got everything he wanted right there.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. Miami with a new 14. Right outside. Mitchell in the corner. And here is Washington. Miami no good on that time either. Outside, Davis. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Here's Ivy, out left of the wing. Here's Bouknight. And the 3 off target.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Mitchell outside. Driving to the basket. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
And Simmons, he's checked in for Wright. Morris is checked in for Milwaukee. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, guys. Well, Miami's coach had some advice for the team during that last break. His demeanor was not one of a coach whose team was well ahead. He said this is the time to turn up the heat, make one final push, and try to close out strong. And see if they were listening, guys.
All right, David, thanks. Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
You know, that's about as good a defensive play as you're going to see. Instant reaction to get a hand on the shot. Beautifully done.
Ben Simmons gets the bucket.
The quickness, the size, the speed of Simmons, captivating, especially when he's dribbling the rock.
On offense, here are the Bucks. They're on a 12-4 run. To the middle. Here's Davis. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Simmons passes to Washington. Oh, good with the triple.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Second team foul.
Bucks trail by 15. Here's Morris. Now, here's Ivy. From past the arc, Morris with the bucket.
And all of a sudden, things finally coming together for them. The deficit's still large, but now not insurmountable.
That kind of deficit, I think they're going about it the right way. I mean, they've got to get aggressive on defense. They need stops. And then you got to take care of the basketball at the other end so you get a good shot every trip.
On the inbound. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Morris against Simmons. Here's Davis. And He overshot that one, missing. Miami leading by 14.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for Miami.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And so taking a look at their record, a nice milestone they'll be picking up tonight. 30 wins on the year now.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see even more of one another before the season's over.
We know familiarity breeds contempt. I would expect things to become more heated as these teams face each other going forward.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Donovan Mitchell.
Boy, he was absolutely relentless at the offensive end, guys. Smelled blood and went for it.
Jalen Suggs is checked in for Miami. Now, here's Suggs, covered by Morris. Outside, Jones takes it inside. Morris with the rebound.
And priority number one has got to be the finish, guys, not the fancy stuff.
And Bouknight slams it in.
And, guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And, guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and one foot.
And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. Even early on in this one, it seems.
Growth, the light, the pain, the fight. We love, we fight, we hurt, we cry.